Skip blah bop. Marklandia. And you know, I forgot to modify my stats. Do that one because that's the later one. Merrily, maybe a YouTube will not suck. Okay, let me adjust system settings again. Audio. Let's go ahead and turn up there. Turn up voice up to 40. Turn music up to 30. Or no, music is the loudest darn thing in the game, so let's turn that down. There. Done. Done. The sound sounds beautiful. Let us begin. Well, what? Okay, there's this. Which, let me check and see if there's anything up here. So yes, it literally just teleports you. Shrink down to a little minuscule thing. Okay. So yeah, you can't access this until now. Also, the Dark Aeon started appearing after you've after you got to this point, basically. Which is sad and sucks, but hey, I don't make the rules. It's because you get the
Hi there. Would you look at this? They always leave me behind.
yes, they do.
Oh, you want me to scratch you? There. Good boy.
You know, this bothers me.
How'd you know
Out
what
of
it
all
wanted?
out of all the
I've always
stuff,
been able to tell how
all the Final
chocobos feel.
Fantasies, you never get
Maybe
a
I'd make a
dedicated
better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing? Yeah, I think so too.
It's funny because he does become a breeder in that.
You know, I might
in
just
number
give it a
2.
try.
Why not set him on the course right away?
Curse that Rin, but he'll be rich by tomorrow, or... Hmm?
Of course. Let's see, what do you got as far as weapons? You have Sonic Steel, Halberd. There's anti-stone, silence and stone stuff. I'm going to equip it because why not? Walker, really, you don't have to worry about Tim being silenced.
I've heard Lady Una is to wed. It is great news. But I'd hoped Lady Una would defeat...
Yuna's still gonna... Ah, that is also.
Yeah, she's going to journey and not have a kid.
Can we go
Meaning
now?
that this
I'm
marriage
tired of
is sadly not going to do anything.
Yuna's really.
But be a small little...
Seriously. A wedding's not supposed to make people feel this.
Come on.
Because it's not
I
a
say
wedding.
what I.
Oh, so you're an adult now?
You know it.
And we do get to find out the ulterior
can happen.
motives.
Make sure you're prepared.
Kamari.
Temple not far.
Because, why not?
Don't forget to smile.
Oh.
Also, take note, this is the last time you can actually play Blitzball until you reach the Calm Lands, I think. Let's see, what do you have here? No. Also, you sell a longsword for 50. Yes. And here's the thing, if you have too many items, if you have too many weapons, it will reject picking up more. I wish you could sort the weapons in the shop. Why have multiple of those? Just sell them all. Lightning proof, yellow shield, soft shield. We'll be end up equipping the soft shield after upgrading it. You see that 8% magic is actually pretty good. I mean, you can make a better one if you have an empty staff, but you have to have 3 slots. And I don't know if you can, if the customization allows you to stack magic upgrades. I don't think it does. Oh, there's one that has 3 open slots. Now here's the thing about Auron and Kamari will always have at least Pierce on their weapons. Okay? There's just no getting around that. It's always going to be... There's always going to be piercing on their weapons. Of course, why I'm trying to get later items is because later items are actually stronger. They don't explain this in the main game, but you got the different items have different power levels. So a weapon from the beginning of the game is going to be weaker than something from the end of the game. Okay, it might not seem that way because they did not do anything to give you any pointers to what makes you stronger, what makes you weaker. Because all you got is the status window, and it sucks. My sad thing is that nobody has taken and made a remaster for this game entirely. Like give you entirely different screens, give you a different setup for the Spirit Grid. I'm fine with. I'm fine with the Spirit Grid. It's just the equipment system. Every game since basically Final Fantasy 1 and 2 has been a downgrade in equipment. Like there is loss of equipment power throughout the entire series until you're just basically leveling up. Number 2, Din 2. Why I don't like Din 2 that much is because you barely get to do anything for powering up your stats via equipping stuff. It's either Oh, Kamari, that's the only Kamari weapon that has something other than Pierce on it. That's interesting. I could, if I could fuse these together, well, if I could fuse those two together, I'd keep it, but I can't. I should really, yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. Put the triple AP on that Devastator. Either those are better or worse. A patronage. I was using you to get rid of all my unwanted weapons. Customize. Yes, ribbon. And then I need Death Ward. Or Death Proof. And then I have to use special features again. No, not that. Change parameters. Get all items. Yeah, you can tell how much grinding you have to do for this. Okay, now you want to put Death Proof on that one. We'll put Ribbon on this one. Yeah, auto haste, that's fine. Now I find this very, very weird, but okay. Ribbon does not. Ribbon's very weird. Ribbon is a very weird item. Okay, it prevents most status effects, but does not stop all status effects. That's why I'm putting Death Proof on some of my stuff. That's why I need Death Proof on some of my stuff. Ribbon will only protect you against... It'll only protect you against the normal status effects. It won't protect you against death. Yes, it's weird, but that's one of the things I've read up on this game, is that... Yes, I know. But we have enough HP that doesn't really matter. Get the Holy Ring. Sadly, Lulu doesn't have an option there. You... Build on with a little bit extra strength. I can put Ribbon on yours. Waka. I can put some of the stuff on yours. You. Looks like I can only. Let's see. Is there anything that would really help? Not really. I guess you could keep what he has on. Waka's the only one that really has an item that has a chance. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Right now it's just the time for me to get all items. over and over again until I got everything customized with ribbon. And this is just for the once. Yeah, we don't have anybody that's exceeded 9,000 just yet. The closest one that we have is Titus. Wow, not even Orange close to break HP limit. Yeah, almost completely against all elements, except death, the one that you would want hyper defenses against. Yep. So most of the party is protected against those damages. Okay, that was MP. Defense, HP, and magic defense. So 2 defenses, 1 magic, 1 non-magic, and 1 HP. Magic defense. Why not increase her magic power? Because that's what she's supposed to be, as a magic user. Although magic gets the boot in a little bit. I think about halfway point is where it starts getting hard to use magic. Okay. Strength, agility. Why that strength is not being removed is because the item strength here is not too much of a downgrade. It's no downgrade at all, because the one that you place is a +4. So +4 replacing a +4 doesn't make any sense. Might as well just take it, because there's nothing better. Also, in the remaster, I'd probably make different tiers of these instead of just having a +4. You'd have a +8 with a tier 3. Of course, that would mean more grinding, but hey, if you're willing to grind a few hundred hours to get a little bit of power, you should be allowed to grind a few hundred hours to get a little bit more power. I'd have to research, but I think that luck does give you something better than what suggests. Now, yes, this is a definite power up because there's going to be quite a bit of power up here. And yes, I'm going into Yuna's side, but hey, we're about to lose our person that can do cure. So why not use her power? Why not gain her cure and life power, even though I don't think we're gonna die until we reach the Dark Aeons. That'll be the only point which we start dying, but I don't plan to fight the Dark Aeons until I got at least a few celestial weapons. We can at the very least get Titus's fully powered up. I think. I'd have to take a look at the items. I think we could, possibly. I'm not sure. Let's see. What do we want to give you? Accuracy. And what's that? Is that 4 or is that lower? That is 4. Okay, so. Okay, that's quick hit. We're going to get quick hit, but we won't go anywhere near the other one. Clear. And empty. I think my 2 spellcasters have the highest MP of the group, I think. Yeah, they have the highest MP. By a bit. The second highest is Kamari. Let's see. Yeah, that's the end of Yuna's line there. Legion and Kuruga. Level 4, level 3, and a full life right there. Okay, so defense, and HP. What? Okay, Warp Spear. Back over to where you were, dummy. Defense, and HP. Only do 2 HP right there because why not? Why I suggested the different tiers is because if you have 4 levels of Luck Spear, why not have 3 or 4 tiers of Spear? I mean, sure that clears up the item list, but you can fix that by, giving more of these spears than just 1 or 2 per tournament, which can take up to 2-3 hours to finish. Yeah, each thing is about 5 minutes, but 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes per thing, but those are like wacky minutes. They don't exactly count minutes after you score. And if you ask me if there's any way to fix the Blitzball stuff, oh, I mean, the only way you can really fix it is by turning it into a more active setup rather than hey, you met the. It's pretty much each time you enter it, you are facing basically a what we would call a D&D sort of setup. You're in a D&D encounter each time. You meet with the 3 fellows who are going to smack the holy molies out of you if you don't give over the ball. What do you do? Hold on to the ball and resist their attacks. Kick the ball as hard as I can. Throw the ball to one of my allies. That's your 3 choices. And that's pretty much what it acts like. It acts like a D&D encounter. That's literally what it acts like. It's just that weird and simple. Yes, +3, but you see, that's 1 point extra. I'm sure I'm doing this absolutely wrong, but hey, who cares? Magic defense and accuracy. Okay. Like, I mean, what is that? What is that? Why is it blocked by 4 level? Well, it's one way is blocked by 2 at level 4. One way is blocked by 2. The other way is blocked by 3 level 4 blockers. Okay. It does not make sense. Yeah, it's probably because I used a teleport to get him down there. Yeah, I didn't use a teleport to get him out, I just moved him up. So he gets the weakest level up out of everybody, doesn't he? Looks like Walker gets to move around a little bit more. So agility, evasion, and MP. Yes, he's the second speed guy. He's your second speed guy. Why did I forget what that was? Why do I have to say every single time? I have to say what it is. So there's Mage Kamari, or there is Light Kamari, or there is Strength. Well, let's see. This is Walker's Path, isn't it? Yes, this is Walker's Path. So accuracy. I'm gonna go ahead and have him follow Titus's path. And because he's following a path that's already been traveled, guess what that means? It means that his power is not. He's not going to have to. I'm not going to have to do any sort of deleting of stuff. Meaning Kamari gets a free power-up over here. Okay, so 255. Yeah, that's the maximum power for all the stats, but I have not reached anywhere close to that because I haven't really been doing super duper grinding. If I was doing super duper grinding, yeah, I'd probably be reaching ridiculous levels, which I figure I'm not going to do that until we reach the calm lands. Because right now we're strong enough to take on Sin. Like right now, that's our current power level. We're at Sin's level. I'm gonna go ahead and hold back on doing that right now.
Lady Yuna, we've been expecting you. We were surprised you decided to come so soon. Pleasantly surprised, of course. Lord Seymour sends his apologies for having left without notice.
It's quite all right. I have one question, if I may, sir.
Welcome, Mini Cooper.
I want to keep journeying, even if I marry. Do you think that Maester Seymour would let me?
But of course, my lady. Lord Seymour wishes nothing else, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Now this I don't understand.
Well,
I would love.
We must follow Grotto tradition. I'll have to ask you to wait here a little while longer. I'll send someone to escort you.
Oh, it's Guado tradition. Like she can't have her entire entourage
We're
come
all
with her
with
to
you.
protect her.
Do as you will.
Thank you.
Sorry. That was your line.
Yuna!
Yes, sir! Oh no!
I'll bed!
Yeah, the thing is you get stuck going the long way around just because they didn't set stuff up, I guess. I don't know. You. Rank Walker. Yeah, he's not as strong as Lulu. Yeah, Lulu and Yuna are way stronger than MP attack. I remember getting to this part the first time I played it, and I was having issues.
Stand back.
Thank you. Lady Yuna.
Riku! Tu den dan van un week drek. Win bunal with magic you'd aeon you came at.
Yep.
Oh no!
Translation?
The magic and Aeons are sealed, but I don't think we can use Yuna, can we? I don't think we can use Yuna. It automatically launches one of those out.
Lou!
And we're going to go ahead and slice and dice it. It's going to be dead in a jiffy. Now, the difference between all the attacks is that... Okay, so... Tyson's first attack is just a single big hit, which does, I think, triple his damage that he has laid out. While Slice and Dice does, like, I don't know, like 50% of his damage. Then
Milady.
then Injury Rain does about the same as the spiral hits, as the spiral cuts.
Ich fem dan vidran.
Eistra guardian of Yuna, Wika? Yuna kva, fafem kintran, krak kva.
We tutrek je moha, kegden.
I told him I was a guardian. Well, I guess I had to, really.
How come you speak Albed?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Waka.
I'm Albed, and that was my brother.
You knew? Why didn't you tell me?
We knew you'd be upset.
This is great. I can't believe I've been traveling with an Albed, a heathen.
You're wrong. We have nothing against Yevon.
But you Albed used the forbidden machina. You know what that means?
Nothing.
Sin was born because people use machina.
No.
You got proof? Show me proof.
It's in Yevon's teaching. Oh, not that you know.
That's not good enough. Yevon says this, Yevon says that. Can't you think for yourself?
Well, then you tell me. Where did sin come from, huh?
I don't know.
You badmouth Yevon, and that's all you can come up with.
But that doesn't mean you should do whatever they say without thinking. Nothing will ever change that way.
Nothing has to change.
You want sin to keep coming back? There might be a way to stop it, you know?
Sin will be gone once we atone for our past mistakes.
When? How?
If we keep faith in Yevon's teachings, it will be gone one day.
No.
Why do I even bother?
No, it won't.
Riku.
Hmm?
Will this move?
Yes!
We're not using that, are we? Wait. Sir Aron isn't Albed too, is he?
Come on, Waka.
What?
I mean, getting angry just because you found out Riku's an Albed. You guys got along fine till now, didn't you?
That's different. I mean...
Well, I don't claim to know that much about Spira. And I probably know even less about the Albed, but I know Riku's a good person. She's just Riku.
I've said this before, but...
Just think of this as an opportunity to learn more about the Albed.
Let him go. Give him time to think.
He's a bonehead. Yes.
Sorry. You've done nothing.
It is the stupid one, yes.
Right. Let's ride!
You sure you know how to drive this?
I wish I could copy that voice.
Better than Kamari
I'm
does.
trying to think who it is. Oh, it looks like we got Riku.
Sorry about Waka.
He didn't have to be so mean, yeah? I almost cried.
Riku.
Just kidding. It's okay. At least you're still nice.
Okay, so here's the deal between each of the characters. Lulu will explain more about Spira. Kamari will just go, good ride. And Titus will go, good ride. I forget what Oren does. I think he says some stuff, and it's more or less about Jack and stuff. And then we got Riku here, which we got to trouble with this time.
Hey, do I look like Uni, you think?
Huh?
Well, my dad's sister is Uni's mother. You get it?
Ah, I had no idea. If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess you're guarding your family then.
Yuna's not the only one that I want to protect.
Huh?
We Albed want to protect all of the summoners, you know? Summoners are... well, you could say that they sacrifice themselves to, well, to bring happiness to Spira.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Riku?
yes?
Sacrifice themselves?
You know, the pilgrimage.
Oh!
It, takes a lot out of you?
Oh, right. But you know, Yuna's real serious about being a summoner. For Yuna, well, the pilgrimage kind of means everything to her. You are gonna help her too, aren't you, Riku? So you shouldn't say that Yuna's sacrificing herself.
So she had the one chance to tell Titus about the summoners becoming the dead, but yet she stumbles at the finish line. She goes, "It takes a lot out of you." No, no, dummy. Tell him that the final summoning is going to make Yuna become the dead. She's going to be pushing up daisies. Educate him, Riku. He is not from normal Spira. He's from Dreams Anarchant.
Riku?
I hope you're right.
I mean, I guess this is probably what a lot of games have a problem with, which is basically that the games are a bit muggy because they don't seem to have a good story straight through it. Sometimes the story takes a left turn. I mean, I think Final Fantasy has the best polished story out of all of them, but still, you got inconsistencies like that. Unless, of course, it's just the English translation. The English translation is garbage. Because of localizers and translators just not putting it down right. Because, I mean, with that script, it sounds like Riku was trying to tell Titus about what's going to happen to Yuna. Okay? And yes, Titus didn't pick up on it, but why try alluding to it when you can obviously tell that this guy has no flippin' idea about anything that's going on. He's like a oblivious numbskull, okay? She could take the cues from Lulu for all I know, but that's So what I'm going to theorize here is that what was supposed to be said was that Riku was supposed to talk about the Albed. She was supposed to describe the Albed, talk about her people, and all that, so that Titus knows about them. I mean, that would be the better outcome, because then we don't have this inconsistency where Riku was the one that fuzzed up on telling Titus, hey, if Yuna continues this journey, she's going to become the dead. I mean, she did say it, but it was in a way that he did not understand. I mean, it was one strike for being a male and being dumb, but jeez. You want to protect Yuna from becoming the dead, but you're not going to tell him that we need to protect Yuna from becoming the dead. And that's why his outburst in home is going to be the culmination of all this. Huh? Oh my goodness. And yes, this is because I haven't leveled up my team, but I mean, come on. You shouldn't have to level up your team to get what these guys have. Let me see if there's a replacement for Keppa, because he's the major drawback of our team. Because as you saw, the other team, the Luca Goers, had an excellent keeper. He had nearly 10 points. You had to have a full power shot from Titus, or you had to have a eject shot from Titus. Let's see. I'll have to figure out which one of the characters is best to get for a goalie. Because that's the main thing that keeps your team back is the goalie. I'm sorry to say, Kippa, but your stats suck. And for some reason, he gets the best shot. Don't know why he gets 99, but he gets 99 shot, even though he's supposed to be the goalie. Someone somewhere messed up.
Halt! The likes of her are not welcome in this hallowed place.
She is a guardian.
An Al-Bhed? A guardian? Preposterous.
I've decided to be Yuna's guardian now. And that's all I want.
And that's all one needs to be a guardian.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes!
I will hold you.
Okay. Yes. Yes, you will personally finish us
There you
off.
are. Mr. Seymour and Lady Yuna. I couldn't be happier even if it was my own wedding. Now victims of sin will have something to be joyful about.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're not happy?
Nah, it's complicated. Say, do you know where Yuna is?
I believe she's gone to the Cloister of Trials with Maester Seymour.
Yes.
Lord Jiskel,
Lord Jiskel.
a sphere in Lady Yuna's belongings.
I feel sorry, because it's kind of sad. You're going to come and poke him in the belly. He's going to become the deaded. But of course, he becomes the most irritating kind of deaded. He doesn't just expire. He continues living, even though you poke him in the belly about 4 different times, until you finally send him away to where he belongs.
Why would the lady have...
Oh no, because Yuna's weird, and
This
she
may
left
well
it
answer a
behind.
few questions.
Okay.
What I am about to tell you is the unclouded truth. I swear it on my honor as a Guado. Listen to me very carefully, for I shall tell you the truth about my son Seymour. His mind is closed even to me, a maester of Yevon. But I can feel flames of darkness burning in his heart. He is using Yevon, the Guado, and even the summoners. If he is not stopped, he will surely bring destruction and chaos to Spira. I will leave this world soon, killed by my own son. But I do not fault him, because I was not wise enough. He has suffered and become twisted. I could not protect him and his mother from the world and its cruelty. I will accept death as punishment for my deeds. But whoever is watching this, I implore you to stop Seymour. Stop my son.
Wonderful.
Will Yuna be all right?
Without us, no.
Where you going?
You saw it, didn't you? Seymour's bad news.
But he's a maester.
Fine. Stay here if you want.
Maester or not, he's
Come
a
on,
danger.
Waka. Let's at least hear him
And
out.
reality is,
This
in the
can't be
proper
happening.
justice, he would be judged, but he is not, because sphere is broken. And the Maesters hold all the power.
What has happened?
Ronso, Bavel will hear about.
Ah, yes. I will pretend that I did not witness that. Yes, you have witnessed that. You witnessed that Maester Seymour was killed by his own father. Killed his own father.
Kimari's up ahead.
Right.
Now this is an interesting temple. The
We will protect Yuna from anyone, even a maester.
This can't be happening.
If he is truly at fault, it must be done.
yes, the trial does not happen until after you have made this guy become the deaded.
Seymour!
Please be silent. Lady Yuna prays to the faith.
Ah. We gotta make sure he smells the gas.
Yuna!
But why?
We saw Jiskel's sphere.
You killed him.
What of it? Lady Yuna, certainly you knew of these things, did you not? Well then, why have you come here?
I came to stop you.
I see. You came to punish me then. What a pity. Ah, of course. Protect the summoner even at the cost of one's life. The code of the Guardian. How admirable. Well, if you're offering your lives, I will have to take them.
Maester Seymour, I trust my guardians with my life, but they are also my friends. I will not stand by and watch them be hurt. I will fight you too!
All right!
Maester Seymour!
So be it.
Yeah, it's
Your eyes, they burn with resolve.
yes, we're going to waste our time with.
You were bad news the first time we met.
Oh, my...
Seymour!
You know, that's one of the things I forgot to do. You should glance at the bosses all the time.
Feel my pain. Come, Anima.
He definitely gets a tripling of his HP, because if you remember, when we got him, he had 1,500 HP or something like that. And then and now he's buffed up to 6,000. He's become a little bit strong, hasn't he? Then again, so have we. It's just that our powers are separated between 7 characters.
Oh, Faith?
Grand Summon. Summon Shiva. Okay, here's what we do. Diamond Dust, full power. Full power. Freeze him over into an ice cube. And their snap. Sadly, the damage break damage limit is
That power that defeated Anima, it will be mine.
ba 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 ba. Yes, it shall be yours. As an ice strike to the head. But he's a maester and he has anima. So wouldn't he have Shivya? He's also the keeper of this temple. So how?
Yuna, you would pity me now?
Start descending. Start descending. Start descending. Begin descending. Send him. But he does not get sent. He gets his eyes closed and she doesn't begin sending until it's too late.
Lord Seymour!
Lord Seymour!
What happened here?
What have I done?
Wait a minute, it's not our fault at all. Seymour struck first, he's the bad guy.
You did this?
Yuna, send him.
No, stop! Stay away from him, traitors!
Traitors.
We're finished.
Now hold on just a minute. Seymour's the bad guy, right? We'll just explain to everyone what happened.
Yeah, it's your word
It
versus
won't be
the
that easy.
versus
Let's
Watto.
get out of here.
But then again, we do get to. I'm going to walk. I'm going to prove a point that I'm going to walk. That these guys can't really do much to us. Yes, you get Yuna for just a little bit longer. And then she once again gets kicked out of the party because we get teleported. Yes, Tidus is very much the next most powerful character that I got. Tidus is the next strongest character I got. What? It's probably because I keep on having the argument of what's better, the Tidus or Tidus. Which is annoying as heck, because the way it's spelled would point to it being Tidus, even though that would mean that the U sounded out twice, meaning that his name makes no sense. Defense that needs to be wiped away for a second. Let me power this defense up. Okay, so HP, what else do we want to increase? Magic defense. Okay, strength and accuracy. Strength and accuracy. Luckily, Walker does not have a storm off time. He stays with the party the entire time, which is a good thing. Now, sadly, you can't go through that door just yet. And there's a safe spear right here. It's strange. Okay, destruction sphere, not good. Now, is there a way to skip this? No. It automatically does it once you reach that third one. So you're kind of stuck. Okay, here's the thing. It's kind of hard because you have to push this. I think you push this, and it pushes it down that hole. Because if you move that, it sends it down into a fall, which is not good. I forget how you're supposed to do this one. Nope, it's not that. It's because we, okay, so... Yep. This is one where I have to solve it, and then I have to unsolve it. Oh, there's the spear I'm looking for. Yeah, if you push it without that there, it'll fly off the edge on that side. I was wondering where this was, and this is the last spear you want to put in. The last spear you want to move is one right there. No, that's a destruction spear, and we know where the destruction spear is. We insert that, and then we got the platform that comes up. Now we take this spear here. And we want to put it into this dealio here. Because once we push this into place, we can't change out the spear. Now this dungeon has a post game to it, which is absolutely ridiculous. I forgot! You see, you don't remove that spear until you're ready to remove it. Which the only reason you remove it is because you are ready. Take that spear. And you put it in this one over here. Now you might be there thinking, oh, so you just need to do this. No, you need to do this twice. Because what you have to do... You finish this. You see that little teleport thing? I like the lightning temple where it's just a image on a wall that you have to press. Destruction spear. You want to make this ramp. Then after you make the ramp, you have to make this ice barrier over here. You get that. Why? Because you want to push this all the way down. Let's not go ring around the rosy, dummy. Let's go. Let's push it down the slope. Okay, you put the put this one here, and it turns off. The destruction sphere opens up this, which is your chest. And that means that we've gotten the killer, we got the Besaid, we got Kilika, we got the Lightning Temple, Mushroom Rock. We've gotten this one now. All that's left is let's see. All that left is the final ruins. Oh no! There's the. I forgot the Pavel one. The Pavel one's real tricky as well, but it's less tricky because you got to. Well, you don't really even miss it because you have to. You have to use the destruction sphere to get to the end. There's no way around it because you have to do a diagonal move, which there's no way to do that with the original glyph. You have to do it with the destruction sphere, and that will lead you directly to the. Well, it won't lead you directly to, but it will lead you to the upstairs. But I think you have to do it because you get the. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I pressed the button when I shouldn't have. Dummy, dumb. And there's no rewind. I can't do it times 4 speed. I have to do it times 2 because otherwise I'm too fast. It's kind of sad that there's no actual activator button to press. Like, heck, you could probably use X. You could use the square/X to be the activator button for pushing stuff. But no, they couldn't do that. They make it that directional stuff, which sucked in Gex. Am I suggesting they change the place? No, I'm not suggesting they change in the maps because that would take too much to try and balance out. Major thing I would suggest with the remaster of this is basically a change of the armor setup because I'm tired of these games that they remove the armor setup completely from it. But you got 4 slots. Yeah, you got 4 slots if you got the right item. And the right item is like a diamond in the rough. You don't get it all the time. Why? I hate this. I mean, the easiest solution is to. And now I know why I leave on the far. Why I leave with my guy hugging the close wall rather than going to the far side of the wall. I know it's needed to find the destruction sphere, but holy moly's, is it easy to step on it, especially at turbo speed. Okay, here's the little trick. You take that. You push the pedestal. And this is probably why I hate this one, is because of how many times I had to do it. If I'm not careful, I'm going to have to do it again, because that button is put up there specifically for you to step on for the destruction spear, but then it doesn't deactivate after you get the destruction spear. It stays active, which I find is a bit of a break in the game. And I think I have to do this one more time.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Jiskel's sphere! We can show it to them!
And he breaks it like a dunce.
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
Oh, wait.
So that means that you're going to murder innocent people. Good. Good. I feel no pity for you. That's why I felt no pity for them in X2.
Here.
Oh, he doesn't have weapons. It's not until his brother appears that you get stuff. And yes, your ability to play Blitzball has been cut off. I mean, would you spend 5-6 hours trying to play Blitzball while being pursued by the Guado? Ring it. No, just ring it. I'm just going to leave it going like this. Send all the Guado to heck. Although I might want to change one thing. Who should I power up? Let's power up Riku. Put Tidus in the middle. Yes, I'm going to leave it. Oh, this is the part that is an automatic heck you game. It's just an endless line of idiots. Just an endless line of idiots. Just going into the grinder. Don't care, I don't care, just go into the grinder. Now the good thing is, it stops after you leave the temple area. But you do wonder, how many Guado are willing to go and become the deaded for their cause? I guess all of them, because that's all they do. They run into your blade to become the deaded. Go and use Gamari because he needs levels too, like everybody else. Yep, and that's the only reason to go there, is so that you can get that chest. Yes, there's save spears every 5 inches because there's another boss fight. Because Guado is stupid and just won't give up the chase because they have already lost. But they do have the strength to destroy the Albed, so, yeah. It's kind of scary, funny, and sad, because we're obliterating them at this point. White magic. Haste. This is where I remember them doing their stupid death stuff before they. Yep, shell. Wrong one. Lulu. Orin. It's funny because I'm. You see, don't destroy it so that we get the XP from it. Of course, we got to have a cutscene that, for some reason, that didn't destroy it. It's still alive because reasons. Yeah, we're getting rich. Not as rich as we will be once we reach Sin, but
praise be to
close.
Yevon. That's what I would have said if I was a follower of Yevon.
You shouldn't be though, because Yevon is stupid.
We were all there and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
Yevon is like the medieval Catholic Church. It is a control method. It is not
We're
the
under
truth.
the lake ice. Look, that's the bottom of the temple. We've fallen a long way.
Yeah, but do you know what this is? I'll give you one hint. Starts with S, ends with N.
What now?
What now? You act first and think. I mean, can't you be a little more responsible?
A lecture.
No.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to... You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice.
Okay.
Hey, Waka, would you...
It doesn't matter. I've always walked the path of... But now, I'm a traitor. How could this happen?
Because...
Damn.
Maester... No.
It's not Riku's fault either.
Huh?
It's because Seymour was a slime bag.
You don't know how I...
I'm sure Uni's okay. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. And Lulu, well, she's just...
She's so together.
I guess.
Well, just give me...
So, come...
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try.
Huh?
I think he means you have...
Oh.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
But Riku stays Riku.
Hey, Are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
I wanted to confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Jiskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners. Not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that!
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
And
But
so
still, we have transgressed. And must face our
as
punishment.
easy as we took him out,
We must go to the Vel. We must speak with Maester
as easy as
Micah
we took out the
and
Guado,
explain what has happened.
it would be easy
There
actually.
is no other...
I agree.
Sir Orin,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Aaron to complicate things.
Yeah! Kimari roars and Orin runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
A little bit weird.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Okay.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift.
Yo hey, yo hey, yo hey.
I'm sure that...
No.
This place, Kimari not know.
And those are missable items too, if you're not careful.
Say, you feel some kind of bad vibes or something. I thought so.
I forget who.
The Faith.
Oh. Huh? The Faith?
Of course it can.
Kimari feel no.
Already feel no danger.
First time in...
I'm sure that...
Okay, we talked already.
Jack used to.
Yeah, over and over. But
And so
not
did Titus.
this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening? Jeez, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so.
That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
Okay.
We should get moved.
The singing stopped.
Ah, okay.
There's something here.
The ground.
Yep, we're on top of Sin, and they actually played. Yay!
Sin! The toxin, watch out!
There's no toxin. There's no toxin. It's just they don't want you getting near Sin.
That Sin really
because
was
only you
my
become
old
the
man.
deaded.
For
But
the
also,
first time, I was finally able to believe it.
so they can do what they want.
The song you were listening to. What is it this time? Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too? That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now.
The thing that going to the far plane suggested is that the memories, these dreams of people, are able to go to the far planes when they become the dead.
You know? I know. You want
And that's
this to
somewhere
end.
inside Sin. Oh, that's the final arena, I think.
I'll find a way, promise.
Yes, we're in a pool of water in the middle of nowhere. Just randomly. Now, will we get to defeat Maester Seymour twice today?
Where am I?
I don't know. With how I'm going, probably not.
I forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Oh.
I'm using my weaker status because why not? I forget if it's a certain amount of damage or a certain amount of stuff, but come on, can't get the attack animation to go off. Screw it then.
Are you all right?
We rock.
I mean, base game, you could do that possibly, but it takes a little bit.
The others?
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not.
Okay, now we got Waka, who's going acting like your grandpa.
Waka!
You alone?
Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna?
That was a little bit fast.
Damn it! First I lose Yuna.
Ah,
then I'm
my
ambushed by
foot
Machina.
is stinging.
Great day I'm having.
He's wearing sandals. So of course his foot's going to be hurting after he kicks something. Elbit potions. You need to use in order to use those. So we get strewn out here in the Elbit Forest, or Elbit Desert.
Yuna.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
Go with the flow.
Let's see if this quenches your thirst. It does, but it doesn't do that much damage.
Let me break the ice.
Fire. Let's go with Blizzard. There we go. That does much better.
Oh, hey guys, where's Uni?
Gone.
Gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island.
Yep.
There's a place us Albed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Albed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us, Albed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
Well, you Albed must have deserved it.
No.
Can't you guys talk about this later?
Just promise you won't tell anyone.
No. The Albed were just using their weapons and trying to survive, but you know, Yevon stepping in, going, "Oh, you can't use those. It'll draw sin." They're using sin as if he's a commanded thing of retribution, but sin is basically a natural disaster given form. That's all sin is. And he became so after the Dreams Anarchy was created, because the bastard wanted to keep the place alive, but he didn't want to, you know, use the normal means. He just wanted to collect all the summoners and all the people that could channel summoning power, turn them into faith on the top of the mountain, and summon forth the dream. And along with the dream, he summons up Sin, the Guardian. But then I don't know what he does, but he takes himself, is either absorbed by Sin, ate by Sin, or something, and possesses Sin as the brain, pretty much. Because although it says that he's sleeping, he's not sleeping. He's constantly summoning and wants to make sure that there's no way for anybody, anywhere, to be able to reach Dreams Anarchant. And that's why he keeps on attacking all these places that are closest by. That's why Besaid gets attacked. That's why Kilika gets attacked. That's why they have to fight so hard to keep Luca from being destroyed. Now, my surprise is that he doesn't destroy Bavel, because it is a Machina city. But yet, Bavel is still alive. And then, of course, we're going to find out the deep and dark secret about Bavel.
Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
You got it.
Normal chest. Either. Albed chest. Or Albed potions.
That way. Oh, I can take them apart.
You still command and they come apart instantly, but that's if you don't have the strength to destroy them. Which, if you have the strength to destroy the big bird by one character, you definitely have the strength to destroy those things with 1-2 hits before magic or anything else. And yes, they're still weak to magic.
Let's do it. See ya.
The Cactar, the strongest enemy in this part of the game. Also, holy molies, that's a lot of AP. She starts following you after a bit. I mean, the desert is kind of hard to transverse. Any desert is. Nope. She ambushed me and then ran off. Little turd. Yeah, those Hectors aren't too brave. Actually, this is one thing that I miss from some games, is that your characters have their moving abilities in water. Well, not just in water, anywhere, from water to walking on foot.
Oh yeah.
Let me see how my Thindara does on this,
Don't look
because
so
they're.
shocked.
I think they're still weak against lightning, aren't they? Yes, they are. And also notice there are 2 animations for that. There's the one where they fall apart, and then there's the other animation where they explode.
Isn't there an easier way?
No complaining.
Ha!
Also, that's another thing I want to fix on these games here is one of the issues I always had with Final Fantasy after Final Fantasy 2, basically. Final Fantasy 2, I understand that you can have characters with over 10,000 HP, but once you got to Final Fantasy 10 here, why is it that break HP limit is something you have to equip on a shield? Same thing for break MP limits. You have to equip it onto a shield in order to use it. You can't just use it.
Right.
They're leveling up so fast because of triple AP. And that's actually one of the better things to equip to your characters, that once you can get an item to do it with. As you can see, Ice Brand, but it has Ice Strike. I do not like weapons with such ability like that because it's elemental. Oh, there's one. There's one for Lulu. Let me help myself. No, no, this one. Yes. Customize. Triple AP. Break damage limit. 1 MP cost. Now that is the most powerful thing there, right there, because other than Silent Strike, I'd probably want something else besides Silent Strike. I'm trying to think, but either magic upgrade or something to upgrade the overdrive power. Supposedly there are stronger fiends when you go over there, but reality is I think you have the same chance. Yep, right here. Hello, Big Bubba. Oh shoot. Well, nope, didn't need anybody. It just had a lot of HP. Now, break damage limit affects both your magic attack and normal attack. If you're doing more than 9,000 damage, you will be able to do 10,000 damage then. That takes a little bit to reach. Okay, so the Enderford path is over there. I'll go ahead and do it just because. HP, MP, and accuracy. Two magic points, 2 agility points, okay. Agility and magic. Okay, how about magic defense? Strength MP, and agility. Forgive that's the same way they were there, but oh well. HP and magic. Like I said, I think that luck increases your chances for a critical strike. Oh, sorry, I'm having a brain fart of what was the other piece, but if my brain fart would not last, I'd be happy. Thank you for the likes, everybody. It is MP. Okay, what do we have? Might as well give her accuracy, because holy molies. No wonder she can't hit anything. She's blind as a bat. Magic, magic defense, magic defense. One magic defense needs to be replaced. Yeah, it might be a little bit overpowered, but hey, it's how it was set up. So let's keep it that way. Okay, accuracy, HP, and defense. Okay, so evasion and agility, and more magic defense. Why, Brain? Why did you forget that? Okay, magic and HP. Looks like we could do with with more strength. So let's go ahead and do the top 3 stuff: defense, strength, and HP. Because for some reason, Orin's strength has fallen way behind everybody else, or it feels like, anyways. Because it feels like everybody's got more than 30 strength. So he's weaker than Riku and Tidus, and even Waka. And Gamari is way stronger too as well. What's sad is that you don't get to, like, a spell advance. Like, when you get off all those, you should be able to get a ability like that appears like right here in the middle. That's like Omni Doll. I mean, at least it cast the whole thing on the entire party, but still. Yeah, Tidus' power just increased by a massive amount. Oh, there's another thing right there. What Riku's thing is holding a 50-pound weight in her hand. That's why she can only swing it around and hit you.
Too late to beg for mercy.
You know, actually, what would be interesting for Riku to have is pretty much the mugging hits. Bye-bye, robots. Now the thing is, I don't have to worry too much about these about these ones out here because they won't despawn, and I'll be able to access them later. However, the ones in the pits, I will have to be worried about. Well, not worried about the one at home, which is up and coming. I don't think you'll learn anything else, but why not?
Over.
Uh-oh.
Riku!
What? Yuna's down there.
Of all the places. Let's go.
Where's Yuna?
Kaku! Who's attacking us? Protect
Yevon. Wado.
Kaku!
A war between Yevon and the Al Bhed?
Gaigek Fanuk! Wadu Kuvun Drusumanas.
Vidran!
You Riku's friends? Well, just don't stand there. Come on! Let's go kick those Guado out of our home!
That's not possible, because there's, for some reason, all of them, their entire race decided to go.
Leader of the Al Bhed. He's my dad.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Not old?
Right.
I think it's saying evacuate. Final Fantasy 2 OVE.
Yuna!
Final Fantasy 2 run will be quite a ways down the road. It takes much longer to get that overpowered. This one, I just use a few cheats and I'll be able to do it. That one is going to take me setting up shields or grinding out spells in order to get the power.
Let's find Yuna! Quick!
What in Yevon's name are those Guado thinking?
They're not. They're just acting on instinct. Because they're just following what their leader says. And you can tell that this place was supposed to be really cool and all, but also here's
Riku! Winetsa! Riku Itando! Eyes Majmako! Udra Fiends Fedrin!
Oh no!
What'd he say?
We have to get underground.
Where's Yuna?
The Summoner Sanctum. This way.
And we have this thing. You become the dead. And you become the dead. Oh. And you get electrocuted.
Yuna! Where are you?
Over here!
Now here's the thing. This is a little bit broken, okay? For those okay, I'm going to go ahead and show those of you that have probably missed. You gotta go over here.
No, not.
Yes, we're going to duke it out with some chimeras. Annoying to the very end, aren't they? It's 4 plus 1, so that's 5. 6. 3. 3. Yes, so... It even gives you a spear there to be able to try and get to your answer. But yeah, you go into that room because they glitched it. They glitched it, so you can't do this. You can't just directly go from that scene to grabbing the last book, which is probably the only book you miss in the whole entire game, because there's no way to access it again. There's actually, I think, a few books out like that, but it's just annoying. Become the dead.
This might help your complexion.
See ya!
Yeah, as you can see, if I had the break damage limit, I'd be able to probably destroy that thing when hit. Okay, so here is where your book is going to be. It's in this room, I believe. But you couldn't access it because the doofuses. Oh, it allows you to pick. Oh, that's an interesting thing there, because you get to hear some of those words in Al Bhed, and if you recognize the spelling of some of those words, you might be able to understand what they're asking for. But yeah, that's where one of the books are. Come on. Okay, now we come into the first part where we get to hear about the summoner stuff.
This place done for.
You're right. You're right, Waka. We Al Bhed, we weren't always like this. Sin destroyed the island where we all used to live. After that, we were scattered to every corner of Spira. But then, my dad brought the Al Bhed together again. If we put our minds to it and worked together, then we could make a new home. Everyone worked hard. We had our home back again. But now, why did things have to turn out this way?
Riku. Damn those Guado. What are they thinking?
Yeah, the question is, why are the Quados summoning all these fiends? And how? I mean, all I can guess is that they're using what the original summoners did, which is being able to summon freely of the fiends that are available. Because they are summoning.
Riku, what is the Summoner's Sanctum?
The Summoner's Sanctum is where we keep the Summoners. We keep them safe there.
You kidnapped them.
I know it's against the teachings and all that.
I get why you did it, but...
Well, I sure don't get it, Waka. They might get hurt on their pilgrimage, so you kidnap them? I mean, if the
Nice!
do their job,
It's because
then
he
who
doesn't
beats
know.
Sin?
And
You wanna
nobody
protect
wanted
them,
to
I know.
explain to him why.
Guardians are there for that. If Guardians do their job well, Summoners will be safe. Right? Right?
No. Because nobody, not even Riku, wants to explain that the summoners become the dead at the end of their journey.
Yuna, please be here!
And I think you still can fight enemies if you're not careful. Well, not even if you're careful, you just end up fighting enemies. But it tells you that the Guado do not care about the summoners because they attack the summoners as well.
Yuna!
She's not here. Hello again. Wait there until we have performed the sending.
They died, protecting us. It's not much, but the least we can do is give them a proper sending.
Hey, what's sacrificed? The Al-Bed said summoners were being sacrificed. That summoners shouldn't have to do a pilgrimage.
Why couldn't they trust guardians to protect the summoners? The Al-Bed had no right stopping their pilgrimage.
The pilgrimages have to stop. If they don't, and they get to Xanarkand...
Finally! It gets explained.
They might defeat Sin. Uni could... But then she... Uni will die, you know? You know, don't you? Summoner's journey to get the final Aeon. Yuna told you, didn't she? With the final Aeon, she can beat Sin. But then, if she calls it, then the final Aeon's gonna kill her. Even if she defeats Sin, it will kill Uni too, you know?
Finally, it's explained. Yeah, I can understand. They don't explain anything to Titus because supposedly he's supposed to know it all, but he doesn't.
Tell me why.
I guess it could be on
Why
him
are
that
you
he didn't
hiding it?
ask.
Why didn't I know?
But nobody bothered explaining it. And Orin did not explain that he did come from Xanarkand. He decided to keep it secret because it just make it even weirder. And Orin failed to explain anything to Titus in the past, it seems, while he was watching him for the past 10 years. So he never learned about the summoners or any of that stuff.
Lulu! How could you? How could you? Isn't she like a sister to you? I thought you were family. Why don't you do something, Waka?
Don't you think we tried to stop her? She follows her heart.
Yuna, she knew what she was doing when she chose to become a summoner. To face Sin, yeah? Yuna knew.
But Waka, that's just totally wrong. Summoners shouldn't have to sacrifice themselves, just so the rest of Spirit can be happy, right?
But that is our choice.
We all live in fear of sin, you know that.
A world without sin. That is the dream of all Yevon's children. And we will use that power, even if it means our lives.
But then Yevon does nothing to defeat the actual part of sin that needs to be defeated. Instead, they sacrifice Guardian and Summoner over and over again. And by the time this happens, depending on how often this happens, because according to what I can tell, it seems that there are entire centuries that sin is not defeated in. And then they keep on sacrificing these great people, and then their sacrifice basically becomes null and void because 10 years later, sin comes back. All the while we get more attacks like on Skillica, and we get attacks on Besaid, losing hundreds of lives, if not thousands of lives. Then again, for what we know of our world and the powers that be, this would be a wet dream. This would literally be a wet dream. People living under the squalor and under the might of a supposed megachurch.
And I've been telling Yuna, let's go to Xanarkand together. Let's beat Sin. I told her all the things.
If Titan's not careful, he's not going to make that thing dispel.
And all along, the whole time, I didn't know anything. But Yuna, she'd just smile.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah, I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do. I want my journey to be full of laughter.
I can't let her die. I'll find her.
Everybody disappears. Like magic. There's like a chest of tooth grabbing here. Wait, what? You can't go back. And yeah, that's one of the things, you can't go back. Once you enter, you can't go back. Unless you use the editor to do an in-game plus.
Odessa! Go, go, go!
3 minutes.
It's the airship.
Reno! We reach 1 minute!
Where's Yuna?
Ajanuha hupon? Ajanuha Yemeja!
I said, where is she? Answer me, damn you!
What do you do when you find her, eh?
I didn't know anything about what a summoner is supposed to do. And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to tell her I'm sorry.
That's it? You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Xanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace!
No!
Ah, words! Show me action.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
Boy, don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do, I'm gonna make you regret it.
I won't.
So you know where she is?
Of course not. That's why we're gonna look. Using this airship.
Airship? Vidran, Neito Doku.
Wari! Even make it 1,000 years, Ujantia!
Yep, green screen. Sorry. It's because Square Enix sucks. Either that or it's because it's in my D drive, my other drive, and not in the main drive. The sound's there though, so shouldn't the movie be playing? Sorry, it's the airship taking off, and basically like a repeat of the Final Fantasy 1, it's rising out of the sand. And they're flying away from home now. I'm gonna see if there's any fix for this.
Freud, Vamayak!
Echt? Elke treat.
Fredajor, Wicho. E-A-U-E.
Nobo me no. Re and mi ri. Yo chu yo ko. Asate kanae. Kutamae.
What's going on?
We're gonna blow up our home.
How?
With one of the forbidden machina.
Oh, virtual RAM problem. What?
Ida!
And a green screen as they blow up the door and stuff. And like the Independence Day of an explosion, they get caught in the blast until they fly away from it.
Natin Dukit. Wat wundank. Fridekut itwid machina. Ectolipa piamdaf. Wika.
Hey, look, don't get so down. Boom! Like Happy Festival fireworks, yeah?
You can cram your happy festival, you big meanie.
Yeah, forget.
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay? Don't worry, I'm using a sphere finder. She's a
sphere?
Is an ancient I don't know how it works either, so?
And you still use...
I don't even rightly know how this rig flies, either. Because of the given taboo on Machina, we're running around in the dark here. Ain't it a rush, kiddos?
So basically, we're driving a vehicle that might have half a tank of gas. That's basically what he's saying. But luckily, it's a game and we don't have anything happen.
Make your supper. Vumuk, Vumuk. Make your supper.
He just rotates.
Remember this ship?
Yep.
Remember this ship?
Yep, we found it in the beginning.
I can't believe we're flying. I can't believe
We're powerless.
Careful what you touch.
And sadly, you don't get to choose where to go. At least not yet.
Whether Yuna's safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
I think you have to go through Xanarkand before they do anything.
Kimori, never forget the up.
Hey, I'm not looking for... If only there was some way of...
Let's think of...
Easier said. If we had all the time in the world, and while we... Spira doesn't have...
We owe our... However, no matter how they...
Even though you'll die?
I've known since I was a if I do not do it...
Well, it appears you...
You were on the ship?
I came to home to pick quite the... Thankfully, please.
Sadly, he has nothing that we can
Thank
really
you.
do.
Your all proceeds. If there's anything I can...
Ace.
Janoku. Wiraja fam.
Eiko. Uluwi goof.
Dat regdrat shofuntl.
Ace ribbit.
Rana e...
There's a little kid that's like that.
Look, if it's not an emergency.
Okay.
Wait. What would you think? Unusual. Most people would...
Why's that?
Behind my back, they would say I...
So, who... Why not do your own thing?
Easy for you. But, maybe Bartello and I should...
The thing I found was that because of a programming issue, someone had the bright idea of putting the virtual memory at 2 gigabytes rather than 4 gigabytes and using a 64-bit system rather than they're using a insufficient system to run the movies. At least that's what I found on the quick forum search. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be something else. It could be that my game's damaged, which I won't roll out, but. But it's just annoying because is those goodbye bye. I don't know if you have to go all the way around it, but I do know you have to at least go a few rooms away from the away from here.
Kimari never forget.
Guess you go back over here.
After rescuing Yuna, then what? You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Of course! If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching can send my little niece to her death. When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against her will?
Better than a dog's death. And I'll take down anyone who don't agree.
You are the captain.
Good. Then it's settled.
Legiuni Achan Bem Kuneshka?
First, we rescue.
No matter what happens.
Oh, here he comes.
He called Yuna his niece, right?
Yes.
So that makes Yuna's Yuna. Yuna's Yuna.
Yes.
Vidran, verfolgt Yuna!
Frana!
Effen Krufwi!
Yuna!
Is it going to be a green screen? No. Maybe not this time. Probably when we get the actual cinematics. Because game programming is hard, and making it to where it plays actual movies rather than green screen is very hard for some reason.
Hard.
Gramps, let's move.
Easy, kiddo. Pavel's defenses are top notch.
What's the matter, Gramps? Are you scared? Yuna's there, so we go and get her. And that's all.
You got guts? Carlo Inca du Pavel! Fim, kabat, ired!
Nunca.
He falls off his feet. Nobody else falls off their feet, though.
Meanwhile,
we prepare for.
What's Seymour doing alive? Didn't we take care?
He is dead. As dead as Jiskel. His attachment to this world.
Whoa.
Yuna must be trying.
Wonder if that'll work.
Perhaps he won't.
Yeah! We're...
Pavel.
I'm glad Yuna's okay.
It's called a wedding.
What?
Yes, they're going to force a wedding.
The city of Pavel is built on the water. You or Riku...
They grabbed Yuna back in the... One of the Grotto squads that attacked home found her.
We're being attacked. Some of the Guado that attacked.
You're awful.
I am caught.
Fiends! There's nothing to do but...
But destroy the ship and all go down together.
Huh?
You gotta learn a little restraint, Pops. If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yeah, let's go!
Thanks.
Riku, you've made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
And now you can grind if you want to. There are very few Al Bhed on this ship, actually, in comparison to what supposedly should be at home. Sadly, there's no way to get some of the more powerful stuff because we don't have the money and we don't have the other stuff.
See ya.
So right now our damages are maxing out because we're so strong. I think it's once we reach 100 strength that stuff gets to dying real fast because we're a little bit too strong.
We'll leave the other.
Yes, but really it's just... Basically, you could put a sign on this and say... And say it's a grinding area.
Whoa, that's...
The guardian worm. The great sacred beast. Protector.
Wait, that means we're...
Riku, we're gonna fight that. Get on deck. Go!
There he goes.
The ferryman asks.
It's not too high a price. We'll see if we can get this to the next ending. To the next time we get to become the dead, that is Mr. Seymour. The rockets.
We gotta keep our distance, boys, but we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move.
No, I'm just gonna eat you like a snack, little buddy.
Roger, I'll get...
Not alone, you won't.
Yep, so yeah, Riku or Titus can give orders. Yep. And actually, in a casual playthrough where I don't use those, use the cheats, at least the cheats of give myself all the goods, I think I do casually just beat him like that.
A cup of...
Let's see if it saved the best cutscene that I think of. Nope. Nope. Sadly, this is sadly redundant too. I'm gonna see if I can do a verification after this episode to see if I can fix it. Because there's one more, or actually there's two more cutscenes that this could happen on. And no, this isn't a DRM problem. This is a game issue. I should have tried handling this much sooner, but no, I procrastinate too much. Procrastinate way too darn much. So have we landed, or are we coming down still? We're coming down still. Fire!
Come!
I really feel like just canceling out, seeing if I can do a quick verification and all. Let me do that. I'm going to do a quick verification. Give me a second. Library, this game, properties, install file, verify integrity of files. Because this is the least I can do. I can do a quick verification search, and then we can see if that fixes the movie issues. Because I am vexed. I am vexed by this. And it's taking a little bit. Joy. my goodness, is it really taking that long to verify the game files? Okay, well, here's what I'm going to say, because it seems that tonight was cut. If I'm back up running in a little bit, then so be it. If not, I hope you have a flipping good night, because my Pancake gives you his love, and the surface flowed. Have a flipping good night. Oh my goodness, is it taking